I stopped cooking on Sundays and the driveway emptied. So for about 6 years, every single Sunday I cooked dinner for my husband Mark's whole family. His mom Carol, his 2 sisters and their husbands, all the kids. Some weeks it was 14 people at my table. I'd start prepping Saturday night and I'd be in that kitchen from 9 a.m. Sunday until whoever was last finally left. Nobody helped. I want to be clear about that. They'd show up at 4 p.m., right when the food was ready, eat, dump their plates in my sink, and sit on my couch watching the game while I cleaned. Carol would sometimes wander into the kitchen, look at what I was doing and say something like, "You know you're using too much garlic, right?" Then she'd wander back out. I asked for help exactly twice. The first time, Mark's sister Dana said, "Oh, I would, but I did the whole thing when we hosted Easter." She hosted Easter one time. She ordered the ham from a store. The second time I asked, Carol laughed and said, "Honey, you're just so much better at it than us. We'd only get in your way." So I stopped asking. I figured, fine, this is my thing. This is how I show love, whatever. I'd tell myself they came because they wanted to see us, because we were family. Then a few months ago, I was carrying dishes to the kitchen, and I heard Dana in the hallway on the phone with her friend. She didn't know I was there. She said, "No, we can't do Sunday. We always go to my brother's. It's free food and I don't have to lift a finger." So then she laughed. Honestly, if she ever stopped, I'd just do Chipotle. Free food. I don't have to lift a finger. I stood in the hallway holding a stack of gravy-covered plates, and I just felt something go really quiet in me. I didn't say anything that night. I finished cleaning, everyone left, and I lay in bed staring at the ceiling. Mark said, "You okay? You're being weird." I said I was tired. He said, "You should really try to relax on Sundays." The next Sunday, I didn't cook. I didn't announce it. I just didn't buy groceries and I didn't start prepping. Around 3 p.m., Mark said, "So what's the plan for dinner?" I said, "I'm not cooking today." He looked at me like I'd spoken another language. "What do you mean? Everyone's coming." I never told them to come. They just come, so they can figure it out. He got on the phone. I heard him in the other room going, "Yeah, I don't know. She says she's not doing it today. No, I don't know why." Nobody came. Not one car in the driveway. Carol texted him a thumbs up and that was it. No, is she okay? No, can we bring something? Just nothing. Next Sunday, same thing. I made myself a grilled cheese and read a book. The driveway stayed empty. Third Sunday, empty. Mark started getting quiet about it. He said, "My mom thinks you're being passive-aggressive." I said, "Your mom is welcome to host." Fourth Sunday, Carol called the house. I picked up. She said, "So are we doing dinner or not?" "The kids miss it." I said, "The kids miss the food, Carol. You're all welcome anytime. I'm just not cooking for 14 people alone anymore." She got real clipped and said, "Well, we're not going to just come sit around." And there it was, out loud. They weren't coming to see us. They were coming to eat. I said, "Right. That's kind of my whole point." She said, "You've changed. You used to love having us." I said, "I loved you. I never loved being the caterer." Turns out those were two different things. She hung up. Mark tried one more time the week after. He said, "Can we just go back to how it was?" For me, I looked at him and I said, "Sure, you can cook. I'll come at 4 and dump my plate in the sink and tell you there's too much garlic. Sound good?" He didn't have an answer for that. The driveway's been empty for 6 Sundays now. Carol still hasn't called back. Dana posted a photo of her family at a restaurant last week with the caption "Sunday Fun Day," and I just liked it and moved on. Mark asked me this morning if I missed it. I said I missed my kitchen being mine. Then I made 2 eggs just for me and I sat down and ate them while they were still hot. He hasn't invited anyone over since.